What's up, YouTube? It's John. What's up, y'all? It's John. I'm back with another video. I know I've been gone for like a super long time. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Today's video is going to be about my piercings and tattoos. Some of the piercings I'm going to talk about, I don't have anymore, but I'm still going to talk about them because I had them. So, yeah. I'm going to talk about my tattoos, but the price I'm not going to talk about because I just feel like you pay for quality, so why would you want to compromise on that? Plus, I don't really remember how much all of them cost because I started getting tattoos like a kind of long time ago. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about them in order that I got them in. And I'm going to talk about the pain level, if I remember, because I really don't remember sometimes. Well, some of them. At one point or another in this video, I'm going to be like super tall, so you're not going to see my face, but I'm still going to be talking, so listen. I'm going to tell you about the meanings behind my tattoos. Some of them have like a simple meaning, so I'm not really going to go into full detail, but I'll try to make it as concise as possible. So the first tattoo that I have is on my stomach, and I'll show you guys. So if we just scroll down, it's this, disregard this part. But it's this. First, let me see what y'all think this is, because this is most definitely a bird. And I've gotten like so many different questions about what this is. So yeah, that's tattoo numero uno. I got that tattoo when I was 15. Yes, 15. My sisters have tattoos, and I'm like, okay, I'm 15. I really wanted it for my 16th birthday, and I really didn't know like the healing process behind tattoos. Not that I was gonna like show this off or anything, but I just wanted it to be healed by my birthday, which is in January. I was like, Mom, can I please get this tattoo? Blah blah blah. So we got the tattoo, and that's like a tattoo horror story, to be honest. So if you want to see a story time on that, comment below, because that God. Well, anyway, yeah. So we went, and I would say that this particular tattoo, for it to be my first tattoo, I don't think I should have got it on my stomach because that hurt. Like, it hurt so bad. So for my first tattoo, I would say it was about a 6, 7. And I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting. But now, being that I have so many tattoos, I would say it didn't hurt as bad as some of the other ones I got. But for that instant moment, it was like a 7. So that's whatever. Second tattoo I got is on my back. Most people don't even know. First of all, most people don't even know I have as many tattoos as I have. So if you're one of those people, please let me know like which tattoos you knew I had, which tattoos you didn't. You get it. The second one is on my back. All of these are in like weird places. But if you can see, it's Africa with a lady's face in it, and there's a quote underneath it. Okay. That's about as good as that's going to get. The quote underneath it is by Nelson Mandela, and it's actually a part of a larger poem that he wrote, I think. Something like that. But I heard it as a Nelson Mandela quote, and I really respect that man. That's like my extended great-grandpa, if you ain't know. But it says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. This tattoo was like I would say the words were like a 4. Shading on all of my tattoos, because that's like my least favorite part, is like a 100. I hate shading. But the Africa with the lady inside, I would say that was like a 5, 6, 2. I don't really remember. I got that tattoo when I was 16, and it was okay. I mean, that's another tattoo horror story too, because something happened. So if you want to see that along with the first one, please write that in the description box for a story time. But yeah. Number 3 is on my thigh. This is like one of my favorite tattoos. A lot of people probably know that I have this because it was like, when I first got it, I was just so gassed. So I was like wearing shorts all the time and whatnot, showing this off, blah, blah, blah. So this is the elephant. It has like a, I don't know. I like greased my skin for once, but it has a glare on it. It's an elephant. It has like flowers around here. The trunk. By the way, I'm like covering up certain parts because I have it goes from here up to here, so bear with me. But this was the first piece of my thigh work. That was the first piece of my thigh work. I would say that for that tattoo, it was like a 5. It didn't really hurt that bad. Outlining really doesn't bother me. I don't know why, but I was actually surprised because I was expecting that to hurt. It's like a lot of meat right there and whatnot. So that was just odd to me that that didn't hurt as much as I thought. 5 and 6 I got at the same time. Now, it's also on my thigh/hip. It connects to like my stomach area, whatever you want to call it. I don't recommend like getting like big pieces at the same time. All of my tattoos I got in one session. Now, particularly that's the best method for me because I'm not gonna keep going back to you. Like, I'm not gonna let my skin heal and then you like stab me again repeatedly. Come back. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just sit down, take it, and it's gonna be whatever, you know? Now, this tattoo right here, if you can see the, oh, okay, well, it's a rose and it has a breast cancer symbol right here. This was for my grandma. She had breast cancer. She survived. And my aunt, one of my aunts also had breast cancer on my dad's side. She's on my dad's side. So I was like, those two are really like important people to me, obviously. So I wanted to get something to commemorate them. These are in like awkward, like an awkward space to show on camera. So I'm going to show part of it and then another part, if that makes sense. Probably not, but I'm going to do it anyway. So if you can see, there's a Hamsa right here on my hip that's like connected to the bird. I don't know why this glare is like that. Excuse my for jiggle jag. But there's a Hamsa and underneath it is Hindi writing. And it says, our body is our light, we are immortal. And if I can stand, right here is my Om symbol, which is like kind of on my butt, but not really. It's like on the side of my hip. And all of that is connected to the elephant. So there's a lot of like shading and negative space and stuff because I didn't want any empty parts. Okay. So, that tattoo, those two I got at the same time. I was 18 by that point. Yes, I was 18. I do not recommend doing big things like that. First, those two are like this, but vertically by themselves. And I was just like, all right, sis, you got this. He went through the outline and I was like, okay, this is, I mean, it was bad. But the whole time I was just waiting for the shading because I knew that one was going to be a hot mess. When he started shading that thing, it felt like he was in my uterus. Like, it was like a period on massive steroids. I was just like, Lord, help me, Jesus. He was on like my hip bone. I felt like at one point he was in my spine. It was horrible. But you know, after he finished, I was like, yo, this is really nice. Like, this is super nice. I was really happy. But I wouldn't do it again. Absolutely not. I would not sit through that again in the same spot. No. But I really love that tattoo. And then the most recent ones are visible on my arms and stuff. This is my, what was that? Whatever number I left off on, this was the next one afterwards. And I got this for my mom. I'm trying to show you in like a way that's not glary. I got this from my mom and my grandma. So it has 3 flowers. Those don't really have any meaning. This on the side is Arabic. It says Umi and Said, which is mom and grandma. So I got that for them. This was it wasn't spontaneous, but for a long time I didn't want any arm tattoos, and I was just like, I don't know where else to get this. Excuse me. I was like, I don't know where else to get this, so I was like, okay, let's do my arm. This was like I would say it was a 5, maybe a 5.5. Outlining, because you already know the shading was death. Ooh. Just thinking about shading and tattoos just make my heart jump. But yeah, I like it. I think I want to like get something because it's like a weird space. It's right next to where the Africa is on my back. You see this space? It's like a whole hand where I could just do something with that. But I don't know what to put right there, so that's why it's nothing right there. So yeah. Then the next one is this one on my forearm, on my left arm. I'll zoom in so y'all can see. This part stands for, can you see that? God is greater than the highs and lows. These are peony flowers. They're a Japanese flower, and they mean good fortune, prosperity, and good fortune in marriage and like relationships and stuff like that. This in the middle is an Ankh symbol, and that means eternal life. And on my like wrist part, it says warrior, and the eye is a semicolon. The paint on this was like a, it was okay. It was like a 6, I would say. The shading in the Ankh though, and like top right by where the fold of my arm is, that was painful. And then the R's on the warrior part was really painful too. But I mean, like, not unbearable. I'm still alive, so it's not that deep. But the meaning of this tattoo, I really hold a lot of stuff in. And it got to a point where, like, I was just really down and really negative. And that's not really the type of person I am for the most part. Or the type of person I was. I still don't think I'm like that. But sometimes I just get really depressed. So this tattoo is a reminder that, like, God is bigger than any obstacle that comes in my way. Good things, bad things. He's the creator and controller of all of that. So I just put my faith in him. The Ankh for eternal life, it just made me like, I don't know, I just like the idea of that. Like, nothing can kill you. Even after death, you're still going to live. Whether it's a spiritual, I don't know what y'all think about afterlife, but that's not really what this is about. It's just about, like, keeping hope alive. The peony flowers are my favorite flowers. Not just because of what they mean, but I just think they're cute. To be honest, it's not nothing super major. And then the warrior, if you know what a semicolon tattoo represents, obviously, I'm not going to go into detail about that. That could be another video for another time. But I got the word warrior because at the end of the day, I'm a fighter, and nothing can stop me if I got God on my side. Plus, I'm lit, so I got eternal life, and that's basically is what it is. All right. Now, the last one is, like, my favorite. Well, no, it's not my favorite, but it's new, so I'm liking it. I mean, I like it, but it's not, like, my favorite. It's pretty lit, though, if you ask me. So, there's a lot going on in this tattoo, and like I said, it's kind of sort of still, like, peeling and stuff. I'm going to just go, like, from top to bottom, because it's a half sleeve. So it's a bit much, but okay, this is the back side. Alright, this is the back. You can see. So this is the front, which is another Ankh. Okay, now this is like a lotus. Let me step back. This is a lotus flower. And it goes, and oh, this little symbol, I don't know if you can see that. This little symbol in here means enlightenment, and that's basically what the thigh tattoo that I showed y'all, that's what that meant to. Oh, this is the pharaoh. The person at the top was just like a warrior face. This is not a hole in my arm. It's just like this one. It's a fist right here, if you can see. And these books has Africa inside of it, and they say free your mind around it. Yeah, and there's some pyramids and stuff going on here and all that good stuff. That's that. Now, let me get into this tattoo because sis, bruh. This tattoo was really pushing my limits. It was like a 8. Now, y'all probably thinking that's not high still, but like most of my other tattoos are like 5, 6. The thigh one was kind of like a 7 because it was like in a really sensitive spot when he got closer to like my hip area, but that wasn't really nothing compared to this. I think I sat for like the same amount of time because both of these were kind of big pieces. I'm talking about my thigh one. This took 4 hours. First off, just think about that. 4 hours of constant needles in you, all of that stuff. Bruh. Okay. So that was that. Then when he got to like the elbow area, first, if you can see, wait, how do I stand? If you can see, there's like lines down here. The intention of this tattoo was to be all around here. As you can see, he only got this far because I had to tap out. I was like, no. But there's gonna be something in here eventually, so stay tuned for that one. But anywho, yeah, it was just really uncomfortable the way I was sitting when I had to get this done. For the most part, I was like this, but then it had to be like that, and like I just couldn't. I was like, please, let's just wrap this up. This part right here, yo, that was like a 10. That was the worst experience of my life. Even the outline. And I'm a person where like outline doesn't normally bother me. But this right here, yo, that hurt. That really hurt. But I mean, when it was all said and done, I was chilling. I was like, alright. And like, if you was on my Snapchat and I was posting videos while I was like getting it done or whatever, I was really trying to be a thug. I was trying so hard not to cry. And my cousin, I had my mom and my cousin there. And my cousin was like, Imani, you good? I was like, bruh. Like, I couldn't even talk when it got to this tattoo because I was just really in pain. But now that it's all said and done, I really like this side of my arm. And this, as you notice, maybe you didn't, but I'm going to tell you anyway. For the longest, until actually this tattoo, all of my tattoos are on the left side of my body. Yes, that was intentional because the left side is where your heart is, and my tattoos are my babies. So, yeah. But this, I was like, I had to get this on my arm, and it was already something on this, and I didn't want it on here. I wanted to see it, and I wanted it to be like a big deal. So that's why I got that right there. Would I get a tattoo in the inside on both of these arms? Yes, but I know it's gonna hurt. So I'm like really postponing that. Like, plus I don't really know what I want to get on this side. This side I already know what I want, so I'll probably finish this first. And I want to do like something on this. I just feel like it looks weird. Like, people keep asking me, do I want a sleeve? It was never my intention to get a sleeve, a half sleeve, none of that. I just felt like the tattoo looked nice right there. But now that I have like these two on this arm, it's weird seeing like, especially this. It's weird seeing this like empty space. I don't really care about this one. I just think it would be nice to like bring this full circle, but that's all about the tattoos. I saved the piercings for last because it's not that many. I have my nose pierced. You probably, can you see it? Ooh, is that a zit? My God. Well, I have my nose pierced. I got that done when I was in the 8th grade. I don't remember how that felt. It was like a little click. That's all I remember. And I had like a long tear coming down my face. I don't really wear my nose ring a lot anymore because I'm always losing it. So it hasn't closed. I've never had problems with well, no, that's not true. I've never had problems with my nose ring, so I don't really like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it anymore. I like it sometimes when I take pictures, but when I don't have it in, it doesn't like, it's not like a dire situation for me. Obviously, I have my lobes pierced, and I also have my second holes. I just got these recently, like that was probably October too, to be honest. I don't know what's up with me in October again, so, but whatever. So I think I just got these in October. I know I just got them. Might have been September. Who knows? I don't know. I got my cartilage pierced. A lot of people don't even know I have like all of this going on. I don't know how this looks on camera, but I'm trying. But yeah, I have my bar, my cartilage. My cartilage I got when I was in the 7th grade for my birthday. Most of this stuff, actually all of this stuff I got for my birthday. Except like 3 tattoos. Those are just like spur of the moment things. But all of this stuff I got for my birthday. My bar, I've never had any problems with any of my piercings that I have in right now. My bar did not hurt to me. It was just like a sharp, like, but it happened so fast that I didn't even have time to react. So I was just like, let me chill out. But then when I got it, that was in the winter. So after I got it pierced, when I left the place, it was cold and like my ear felt like it was throbbing. That was the only thing. And then sleeping on these things are awkward like when you first get it, but you get used to it. Now the things that I don't have anymore are these, people call this the anti-trachea. If you could see, there's probably like a scar right there. But people call that the anti-trachea or the surface trachea. I had that on both sides. So I'll show you this side too. The person who did those for me, I went to a shop. I went to a legit shop. I paid $120 and I was mad because I had to take those out because he pierced it wrong. Not only did he pierce it wrong, he used the gun. I mean, he used the needle, but he used the eyebrow ring to pierce my ear. And I was like me, I knew that didn't sound right because all of the ones I've seen looked flat. So I was like, that don't, it was curved. And I'm like, all right, you the piercer. Long story short, one of them fell out when I was in Old Navy with my mom, and I was so sad. And then the other one I just took out because I was like, I'm not going to have one and I had the other. So I eventually plan on getting that re-pierced. And then the last thing I had, if you saw when I was showing my hip tattoo, I had my belly pierced. And I took that out because I got fat. And truth be told, it was just not cute. I didn't feel like it was cute anymore because I was fat. So when I get like to my goal, or when I just feel like getting it re-pierced, I plan on getting it re-pierced as well. And I think that's all that I have to say about this. I know this was a long video. I really tried to make this short. But I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, comment all of that down below. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. And please give this video a thumbs up if you would like to see more stuff that I showed you all of it. But anyway, if you want to hear those story times I was talking about, the tattoo horror stories, please like this video and comment that in the comment section below. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.